Welcome back. My name is Jake. May I ask you, have you ever had a professor in college that you felt like should no longer be teaching? And it was just like a really bad experience. It's not what I thought college was going to be. I thought it was like a really good, warm environment where like teachers wanted to teach. Things were going to be good, like just bad energy. So my second math teacher, my first math teacher, I left because I wasn't going to be good at stats. Okay? Math is, I can do some math, but some other math, I'm out. But anyways, the next math class I'm in, since I was already in stats for like a few days, I'm already behind in the new math class. Now, I'm new, and so isn't a few other people. And he's like, whatever you missed, you already have a 0 for it. I'm like, do you think I intended to be late to this class? Like, I have no idea. I felt like the 2 semesters that I had of school, I changed a lot of my courses. Like, how am I already getting a 0? Like, what a joke. I'm like, this is already strike 1. And I'm not gonna keep track of the strikes. You can do that on your own, but this was not fun. Like, I could not stand this gentleman. He was an older gentleman, and I just remember, like, this is the math, this is the calculator I'm using. If you don't have the same calculator as me, it's not happening. I'm like, I can't help you. I don't know how to use that. I'm like, you're a math teacher that doesn't know how to use other calculators? Like, my brain, like, how you're already, like, setting the mood as, like, I cannot feel comfortable enough to ask you any questions. Like, how are you going to help me know something that I don't know of that you're supposed to teach the whole class? Then, on top of the calculator, he's like, if you are not keeping up with how I'm teaching with my courses, I don't know what to say. I don't know how to do it any other way. I'm like, how do you not know how to do it any other way? Like, that irritated me. So then, like, things got harder, and I was just like, I'm not understanding, because I felt like the way he taught and how he just, it's not presentation, or like, just the way he went about it through class just was not it. It did not seem, he made things in high school seem easier, I guess, or whatever. Like, this was like going through hoops that we should have not even went through. Like, too many left turns. And, like, I don't know. I feel like he got in fights with the other students. Like, other students got kicked out, or like, he was like, you can leave then. And I'm just like, I hate ending my day here. The environment sucked. And getting to the point where, like, we were talking about mortgages, and I was like, oh, okay, this is cool. And I was like, okay, I remember doing this in high school. And I was just like, this was easy. Like, I understood the way my teacher taught me, and they taught me to do it like this. But he was doing principles and, like, a whole bunch of other things, and interest rates, like, completely, like, didn't make sense. Like, the year, there's 12 months in a year, right? And then, like, that made more sense to me versus, like, I don't know. I hate saying like too many times in this video, but I'm trying to just, like, move on. But, like, today, for some reason, I just kept thinking about this story. So I feel like if I say it, I'll just let it go. I don't have to think about it anymore. But I was like, you can do it this way, and it's a lot easier because you will know how much you do each month, and whatever the interest rate is with that number is, like, that, add it to the thing, and then that's how much money is being pulled and going back to the bank. Like, pretty much, like, your whole payment is not going towards your mortgage, like, whatever. And he's like, well, who taught you that? And I was like, if that works for you, that's fine. Like, he was all cool about it. Great. Round 3, battery's dying. So anyways, I got an email saying, like, I don't appreciate you, like, having outbursts like that. And I was just like, I wasn't trying to be rude or disrespectful. I'm just saying, like, I literally could not understand the things that you do this whole time. But anyways, I'm gonna skip forward because I don't know when this thing is gonna die. We got to grade the teacher at the end, like, everybody. And mine was like, how well was your grade in here? I was like, well, it sucked because, like, my teacher did not want to help. And I felt like he just didn't have, I just said everything that was on my mind in that heat of the moment. Like, he didn't want to help anybody. And that was, like, really sad. And, like, why? Why be a teacher? Why be in that environment if you cannot deliver? And, like, help people do better, understand. And I feel like there's something more I want to say, but I gave him a poorly review. I'm just like, retire, gone. You need somebody new. Somebody needs to come in and watch him, unannounced, or a camera or something, and just watch how things go. And I feel like for those who got it in class, good for you. I guess that's whatever. But I feel like for the majority of the class who could not keep up with his energy, it was just not cool. It wasn't a good experience. Like, I could not. That shouldn't be a thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm like back in that mindset of just horrible, horrible, horrible experience, and I just don't like that. Like, if you, like, take any other profession. Like, if you don't like a certain environment, why are you there teaching it? Don't do it just because it's a job and you think that you're gonna be happy. Like, go do something that makes you happy. Apparently, teaching was not it. Like, I think being a teacher could be a great thing if you really deeply care. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's it. I don't know. Goodbye. Don't ever want to talk about this again.